Hey guys, welcome to my next Conscious Convo. I'm currently at the Den. I just taught my class. If anyone is in Los Angeles and ever wants to come actually sit and meditate with me in person, feel free to reach out. If you've never been to the Den, I do get a guest pass for each class, so I would love to have you. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about today, being that Mercury is still in retrograde, thank God it's almost done, is this idea that, as humans, we receive these repeated lessons over and over again. And I read this beautiful little excerpt from Mark Nepo's The Book of Awakening. And essentially what it says is that repetition is not failure. And a lot of times we think it is, especially me. To be very transparent, at least in the dating world, I seem to have this pattern of calling in emotionally unavailable men. I'm getting closer and closer, don't get me wrong, but every time it's like, again, really. And, I'm doing the work, so each time I am getting closer, but, I notice as Mercury's in retrograde, I'm regressing to my old patterns of thinking and just I'm feeling like, okay, here's the lesson again. Here it is again and again and again. And so I used to get really discouraged and disheartened when, I would be experiencing another lesson again. I'm like, oh, I should be healed by now, or I should be over this by now. But really the thing to remember is that, there is no by now. There is only now. And to honor where you are, I was just talking about one of my fellow teachers and friends. He was saying, he had been putting in work. He's been meditating now for like 3 years. And, anxiety really did kind of take control of him. And he was like, I thought I was over this. I thought I had transformed that emotion. And so we were both talking with our mentor. And, it's very true. It's like we put in so much time and effort that we think, okay, we're well equipped to handle these parts of our lives, which sometimes we are. That's experiencing the fruits of our practice. But other days, it's like all of the things we've learned have just left us and that we've regressed. Or we're back to square one, or we're still, not over or not healed yet. But that's okay, because what I'm coming to find is repetition is not failure. Mark Nepo says we must be like the shore and the waves each time they crash again and again. They're just making us smoother. So if I leave you with this little message today, it's that, repetition isn't failure, and not to be discouraged if the same lesson keeps presenting itself, because you're getting closer.